Patty and I are going to make us a chocolate bacon cheesecake. We've been playing with a recipe, trying to develop a recipe for a week now. And it's going to have a bacon caramel topping with drizzled chocolate on that. Bacon infused crust. There's a pound of bacon here in the food processor. I'm fixing to make into crumbs. And then I'm going to use a chocolate striped shortbread cookie to make our crust with. And follow along and we'll show you the recipe as we go. And we're going to cook it on the Memphis wood-fired pellet grill. Might be a little hard to see here, but we put a pound of bacon, crisp bacon, in a food processor and pulsed it till we had some nice crumbs. And yeah, there you go. You can see them now. We're going to work this into our crust. This is a one package of the shortbread cookies. And it looks like we got a little more than 2 cups here, so we're going to just go with the one package. As you can see, we got a nice grind on it, just did a few pulses. We're getting ready to add our bacon. We might add a little more chocolate chips to it, our butter, and our bacon drippings. Alright, I've added my ingredients here. Like I said, I've got about a 1/4 cup of crumbled bacon, 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and a package of shortbread chocolate cookies. And I'm just going to mix them in here, give it a few pulses just to mix it evenly, and then I'm going to put it into my sprayed spring form pan, a 9-inch pan, and make my crust. Mix now, and it smells delicious. Patty and I are thinking about just getting a spoon and eating this and not even worrying about baking it.
Putting it on ice cream.
There you go. Looking good. Into the pan. Alright, Patty's tapping the crust down to get a nice firm layer, an even layer, just using a drinking glass to do that. And we've got almost a 1/2-inch crust here. And we're going to pop this onto the grill of the Memphis here in just a minute at 350 and bake it for about 10 minutes till it firms up a little bit. Then we'll bring it in, let it cool, and put our batter in it. Looking good. This is our Memphis Elite wood-fired grill. The beauty of these things, you can bake on them, you can grill on them, you can barbecue on them, and you can smoke on them. So there's a lot that you can do with this. I've got the temperature, I preheated it for 350. You see this is the actual temperature, 352. Now one of the nice things about the control here is called the ITC, Intelligent Temperature Control. You can look at your set temperature, your actual temperature, this is the actual, and then you can do things with your meat probe, and you can do all kinds of tricks with this. But today we're just going to do a cheesecake. So 350 is my set temperature, 351 is the temperature right now, you just saw it change, and we're going to bake our crust here for about 10 minutes. One of the nice things about the Memphis, it has a double hopper so that you can add pellets and mix and match pellets as you want. So we're using maple pellets on one side, and then we decided we'd use oak because it's just a nice smoky flavor. And we're going to let the hopper go down, and it's going to mix the pellets for us. So we're using Nature's Way Memphis pellets for a maple oak smoke, and see how that works out. We've been 10 minutes now on the grill here at 350. We're using a combination of maple and oak pellets, a 50-50 mix. One of the nice things about the Memphis, that it has twin hoppers. It mixes pellets for you any way you want to do them. And I'm using my grill plate here, which is great for baking on your grill. Kind of diffuses the heat a little bit so you don't have the direct heat on the bottom of it there. And I'm getting ready to pull this. You should smell it. I can smell the chocolate and the bacon and then the maple. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've pulled it. I'm going to let it cool while I do my cheesecake filling. I've got to grind up my bacon, chop it up and everything, get everything ready. But you should smell this. You can smell the chocolate and the bacon. Oh man. Alright, here's our filling. We've got 4 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, softened to room temperature, 8 ounces of sour cream, 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 3 eggs. And the bacon is already in here. We put in about I don't remember what it was I said, I think it was a 1/4 cup. Alright, here it is, all blended. We've got the rum extract in there. Smells really good. The chocolate chips in there. all blended and ground up, bacon and brown sugar, cream, cheese of course, eggs. Looking real good. Ready to put it in the pan. Alright, we're ready to put it into our pan here. Looking real good. You can see some of the bigger pieces of the chocolate chips. This smells really good. I got to lick the spoon a little while ago. Different spoon, but it was still good. This is what we're going to do. Let me spread it out, clean the blades off, and we're headed for the grill.
I thought we had the perfect marriage, but this is the perfect marriage of bacon and chocolate. Yay.
Alright, we're on the grill. You should smell that smoke, that maple and oak, smelling really good. On our grill plate here, we've got everything mixed up. We're going to go at 350 for an hour. Then I'm going to check it. I might go an hour and a half. Probably though somewhere between an hour and a half. Alright, it's been an hour and a half at 350. Looking real good. Maple and oak smoke we used. I'm going to let it cool here for a bit. I'm going to make our topping and put our topping on it, put it in the fridge.
We're having friends over for dinner and life is short. Let's have dessert first.
Ready to make my caramel sauce for the top of the cheesecake here. I've got 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water in the pot there, a half a cup of heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of frozen bacon grease, and a tablespoon of butter, and 1 cup of chopped bacon. And we'll start this and go from there. Should be really good. The caramel sauce, a little dark here in the camera, but the sauce is pretty dark too. It's like a rich dark brown chocolate, and it came together rather quickly and turned dark like this when I added the bacon and the cream to it. But this should be real good. Right now it's like molten lava, but it smells like bacon. I added a cup of bacon crumbs to it, half a cup of cream, cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of butter, and 3 tablespoons of bacon grease. Frozen bacon grease. Caramel sauce is cool enough to put on top of the cheesecake now. You can see all the chunks of bacon and stuff in it. And I'm going to stick it back in the fridge and let it cool for a while. Then I'll do the chocolate drizzle on top and the sides of that. Looking good. We're getting ready to put our chocolate drizzle over here. That's our caramel, bacon caramel topping there. And boy, this thing's looking good. What I gotta do now, guys, is eat it. Isn't that beautiful? Chocolate, bacon, caramel cheesecake.
All of the food groups.
Everything we like. Alright, here it is. Chocolate, caramel, bacon, cheesecake. It's time. Looking good. Let's eat.